Welcome to the 2021-2022 school year. We are excited for the new school year as Brush High School is looking forward to having all of our students return to the school building. This year promises to be a great year as we will be finally able to enjoy our brand new renovations while preparing for the return of homecoming, prom, and all the exciting activities and events Brush has to offer our students. In addition to welcoming in the new school year, I'm excited to introduce our concept of hosting and sharing the Brush High School Principal Podcast on a regular basis. We will prepare approximately 2 podcasts a month, which will then be available for our Brush students, families, and district school communities. We want to explore the use of our Principal Podcast for several reasons, as we are utilizing our new state-of-the-art facilities here at Brush High School while sharing with our stakeholders the happenings at Brush. Topics that we will be using throughout the Principal Podcast will be the following: welcome to the new school year, introduction of Brush updates around the building, introduction of new staff members, departmental highlights for all our subject areas at Brush, career readiness, that includes college, career technical education, military, and workforce pathways. We're going to highlight extracurriculars, including National Honor Society, Student Congress, athletic programs, and all the sports and clubs that we have here at the high school. For incoming new students to the high school, we're going to talk about adjusting to high school as a student here at Charles F. Brush High School. For seniors, we're going to talk about applying to college, the whole FAFSA process, and all the things you get to look forward to when choosing a college. This spring, we're going to do something new, and we're going to have a letter of intent signing day for colleges, career technical programming, military, and workforce, in addition to the signing day for our athletes. We're going to talk about the world of advanced placement. In other words, what's it like to be in an AP class at Brush High? We're going to reference and talk about social media, specifically how social media can be used appropriately and how social media will help us, Charles F. Brush High School, talk about what's happening here. We're going to include other topics. So with that being said, we're excited. We can't wait for our students to return, and it's going to be a great 2021-2022 school year. This school year, it is my pleasure to welcome the following new staff members to the Charles F. Brush High School staff. Rick Bloom will be our athletic administrative assistant in our athletic office. Jessica Bornowski, ELA English teacher. Colleen Brennan, ELA English teacher. Jennifer Bressler, returning back to Brush in mathematics. Molly Collins, intervention specialist. Joseph Commander, assistant athletic director. Cheyenne Crook, intervention specialist, assistant. Dawn Imler, assistant principal of student affairs. Satari Johnson, safety services security officer. Elizabeth Kent, social studies. Cole Kuzmal, science. Donna Levy returns back to Rush, and she'll be in career planning. Jade Lloyd, intervention specialist assistant. Alexis Millard, ELA, language arts. David Perrault returns to Brush High School. He'll be intervention specialist assistant. Melissa Powers, mathematics. Mr. Jamar Ross, our new athletic director. You'll be hearing from him shortly. Miss Stephanie Slane, interventionist for reading. And Mr. David Starruch, intervention specialist. Joining me now is our new athletic director, Mr. Jamar Ross. Mr. Ross, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you were prior to joining us here at Brush?
First of all, Carl, I appreciate you having me. A little bit about my previous experience. I'm joining the ARC family, coming from Cleveland State University, where I served as the Associate Athletic Director for Business Operations for the roughly 4 years. There I oversaw our $13 million operating budget, as well as worked with all of our 18 Division I athletic programs. So pleasure to be joining you all here, and looking forward to a great year.
Mr. Ross, you got to tell us a little bit about your experiences working in the Big Ten, working in the Horizon League, and now coming to Charles F. Brush High School. So give us a little insight. What's it like to be a big-time college athletic director at the big-time schedule?
It's been a great experience. My prior 20 years in athletics mostly have been at the college level. Obviously, before Cleveland State, I spent 5 years at Rutgers University in Jersey. Obviously, a member of the Big Ten. Being here in Ohio and Ohio State, obviously, they're familiar with Rutgers a little bit. But no, it's been great. It's been great. You're exposed to a lot of different things. Obviously, that's a different level of athletics. And I think that's the biggest difference at the college level. It's more focused on winning and finances. Here at the high school level, we can focus on our student athletes and helping their development. And it's more about community and providing opportunities to participate as opposed to finances and just winning. Obviously, we do want to win and we do want to be successful, and a lot of our programs here are. But at the same time, we're more about developing young people.
Mr. Ross, before you tell us what's going to happen this year in Arc Nation, we have to get a little insight here. For everybody out there, which Big Ten school do you root for?
Oh, go blue. No doubt about it.
Mr. Ross is joining the dark side, Michigan. Yes.
Hail to the victors.
Go blue. As everybody's booing. All right, Mr. Ross, as we indicated, new athletic director, new surroundings, coming from the college level, coming down to the high school. What can you tell us is going to happen here as we look forward to a new fall sports season, and what can Arc Nation look forward to that is new and different?
I think three things that we'll try to do a little different this year. Number one is I think you'll see us be a lot more active and a lot more involved in the community. Obviously, COVID, the past 18 months or 18, 20 months, however long it's been, I'm sorry, we haven't had the opportunity to get out and about. But I think this year you'll see our ARC family, our ARC athletes, coaches, administrators, everyone. We want to be more involved in our SEL community, our South Euclid-Lyndhurst community. We had a great meeting with both mayors over the past 2 weeks, just kind of picking their brain and sharing ideas and bouncing things off one another on how we can involve our citizens in our athletic programs and in our school community. Even if they do not have a student athlete participating in sports here, they can still come out and be a part of our family. So that was kind of the message that we wanted to portray to the mayors and to the community. And they're going to help us pump out some information to their citizens, and hopefully we can get everyone involved and generate some more support for the department and for the school district as a whole. So I think that's one thing that we'll look to do different coming into this year. The second thing is player development. Again, coming from the college level, we spent a lot of time on player development. Outside of your athletic space. We do a great job with our strength and conditioning here, Ryan Dugan, and developing, and our coaches as well, but developing these young people as student athletes on the field. But I think the thing that we can do different and improve upon this coming year and the years moving forward is just kind of helping them develop as an overall person. So hopefully we're going to bring in some speakers and some different people that can help and kind of address some issues, whether it's leadership, whether it's financial literacy, whether it's mental health. We have someone from the NCAA that'll come in and do eligibility center update, just kind of providing more information and helping these young people develop their minds in addition to their bodies. So I think that's something else that we'll look to do. We were able to secure a sponsorship with Ganley, and some of those funds are going to help us bring in some outside speakers and kind of help with the student development piece. So that was huge. The third thing, one more thing. After this podcast, I actually have a meeting with Sergeant Bondoc from the U.S. Marine Corps. So he's actually going to work with us and try to put together some programs to kind of help with team building and teamwork and that type of things. And hopefully we can get some of our programs involved in that. So that'll be the second thing I think that we'll look to do differently this year. And lastly, prior to moving over to administration, my background was sports information, media relations. And in this day and age, you have to be doing a lot, whether it's social media, Twitter, Instagram, through your website. So we're going to look to ramp that up a little bit. And I think we've done a great job so far in the first couple of weeks. I got a lot of feedback from a lot of student athletes. They're enjoying it, some of the pictures and videos. We have a 3-part series coming up on some season outlooks for our football and both soccer programs. They did a good job shooting some preseason videos. So you're going to see a lot more content on our social media, and hopefully by getting that information out to the community with more of the accomplishments of our coaches, student athletes, and staff, that'll kind of generate some more interest, and hopefully that'll lead to some more fans in the stands.
Speaking of fans in the stands, next Friday, home opener, week 1, Brush hosts Ashtabula Lakeside. If I'm a student, if I'm a parent, if I'm a community member, how do I purchase a ticket?
You can purchase two ways. First, you can go to brushathletics.com/tickets and purchase your tickets there, and just print out your ticket, and we'll scan it at the gate. The second way is to download the Hometown Fan app on your iPhone or Android. We will not be doing any cash transactions at the gate, so please be sure you either buy your tickets online or using the Hometown Fan app. It's very simple. It's very, very easy. We'll just scan you right in. It's contactless, and you can just go right into the game and enjoy the experience.
Jamar, if I'm not able to attend the game, but let's say I'm at home and I want to see what's happening with our ARCs, how can I see the updates and scores and all that good stuff?
All of that will be on our various social media outlets. Twitter, we're at Brush Athletics. On Instagram, we're at Brush Arcs with the S Athletics, and also from our athletic website, brushathletics.com.
So to all ARCs all throughout North America, because we know Charles F. Brush High School has a large alumni association, you can keep tabs on what is happening right in our backyard in Cord Field or in Welser. So excellent. Mr. Ross, we're looking forward to a great school year. Joining us here, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate everything you've done, and I'm looking forward to what you're going to do for us in the future.
Oh, no, thank you, Carl. I appreciate the opportunity. I thank you and the board, Dr. Reed, the search committee, and everyone involved in SEL. They've been great so far.
So for all our ARCs, please note the following. Student first day of school is Thursday, August 19th. You will want to make sure you are here in the building at 7:30 because classes begin at 7:45. Our first home football game, as already discussed, is Friday, August 20th. Brush will be hosting Ashtabula Lakeside. Tickets can be purchased online. You heard Mr. Ross explain where you can find them. Our first home volleyball match against Euclid is Saturday, August 21st. The first home boys soccer match is versus Bedford, and that will be on Monday, August 23rd. The girls' first home soccer match is versus Bedford, and that'll be on the 23rd of August. And rounding out our upcoming slate of upcoming home events, the first home girls' tennis match is versus Madison on Thursday, August 26th. I'm encouraging all of our ARCs to join an extracurricular activity or sports team. Make your high school experience one to remember. To all our students, to all our parents, to our entire school community, support our ARCs as they begin their fall seasons. Make sure you are coming to school prepared and ready to go. Masks are strongly recommended in the building. We'll make sure that we are safely distancing, and we want everybody to enjoy a safe and healthy school year. Our Brush staff members are top-notch professionals who are looking forward to this upcoming school year. If you have any questions, you can contact my office with any question or concern, and if you want to provide us suggestions for future podcast topics. My number is 216-691-2068. Again, 691-2068. I can be reached by email, williamson@sel.k12.oh.us. Again, that'll be williamson@sel.k12.oh.us. I cannot stress this enough. We are excited for this upcoming school year, and this school year promises to be a great one. ARCs, we can't wait to see you on the 19th. Have a great day, ARC Nation.
You have been listening to a Charles F. Brush High School AVTV Productions podcast at the South Euclid Lyndhurst Schools, the destination school community.